Okay, well, we got the FPV stuff set up. Didn't put the wings on my FX6i yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to fly it or not, because it's getting pretty breezy. But anyway, I just want to do a walk around on it. Got the IB Crazy antenna and on a tripod. Then I took a monopod and put it here with some Velcro straps, and then I've got a clover antenna on top of that. So once my rig comes down in, I've got a battery box sitting there because it helps to hold the tripod steady. It'll make me a weight for that. Excuse me. And I've got my dual receivers for my two antennas and my diversity controller so that it picks the strongest signal at the time. And then got the inputs and outputs over here on the side. And one of my outputs I've got running into a little Quantum FPV headset. And it's got the 3.5-inch monitor in it with the Fresnel lens or whatever, so that it adjusts to focus it to your eyes. So I don't know if that's focused or not, but anyway, got that for whoever wants to look through that. Then I got my FPV plane. I took this and upgraded. I put a aluminum motor mount in there, and then I put in a Cobra motor and put a folding prop on it, APC folding prop, and so that's nice. It doesn't tear up when you hit the ground or anything. Then got my FPV camera right here. That's the sensor for the pilot assist stuff. It keeps the plane level when you put it into pilot assist mode. Okay, so anyway, I've got my antenna here for my other one, and my transmitters here, and then I've got a low pass filter here. I've got my AR8000 here, got a cap here for spikes and things, so it keeps that out of it. All my wiring running up and running into here. Get everything labeled, of course, so that I know what's what. Got the IR sensor, and cam, and pan and tilt, and all that good stuff. So anyway, all that wires up, and I got my satellite out here. Then left and right for my ailerons, and this is my Nova OSD, and then the settings switch for it. And then back here, this is my GPS antenna right here. Underneath this board, I have my ESC, and then I have a power distribution board that distributes power to my OSD board, as well as my receiver and transmitter and camera and all that good stuff. So anyway, that's this part of it. Now we'll get over and look at some of the other part of it here. This is my part for being able to see. As you can see, I've got I think it's a 23-inch monitor or something like that. Got it set up. Basically, my signal from my diversity controller box comes over right here and comes up into a DVR, a mini DVR, so that I can record. It records to an SD card, and I've got a remote for controlling it. then comes out of that and goes into a video converter and converts any kind of video input to VGA. It's got controls here on the side, change your menu and do basically adjust it and everything. So then comes out of there, of course, on the VGA cable, which goes into the back of the monitor there. So now I've got everything set up. I've got my pan set up on my rudder. So when you look at rudder, if I move the rudder, because my wing, of course, doesn't have a rudder on it, so I only use my aileron stick, so I've got it for adjusting that. And then if I adjust my knob here on my DX9, then I get my tilt. So I can tilt down and pan to the left, pan to the right. I don't have my wing on there, my wings, so you can't see them, but pan over, you can see my antenna. There's how I'm controlling that. And then I've got my different, on my button here, I've got my different OSD screens. So there's a main screen, like F16 screen they call it, I think, and then a basic screen. And I'm gonna have to find out how to get rid of that time stamp stuff down there. Nothing, blank screen. So there's that, and it tells me all kinds of things. Tells me my milliamps consumed, tells me my amperage on my battery, my voltage on my battery. This is how far I am away from home. It'll come up with a indicator here. It'll show where home is as I'm flying around. This is my altitude, this is my speed. This is another voltage, but this is for my receiver. And then down here is another one, I can't remember what it is. Satellite strength, direction of flight. I'm pretty much facing almost dead east right now, so it's correct. You come over and you push the reset button here one time, and it resets all your settings here. You see the distance went down to 1 foot now. So basically simple, just gives you basic information, and that's it. Still gives you a home direction though, right here, and then nothing, of course. So anyway, that's basically FPV setup. Here's my wings from my wing. Don't know if I'm going to get to fly it or not. I have to kind of wait and see. And otherwise, I'm going to probably fly my T28 real quick. I think Jay's flying his little 200 QX. Yeah, he is. He just got it like a week ago. Bought it on Craigslist for $100. It had 4 batteries. Been flown one time, I think. So he got a really good deal on it. Anyway, alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get to use this today. I'm excited. Take care, guys.